Can I ask why you pulled me over?
Yeah, you can't stop here. This
Why?
Stopping place is prohibited.
I'm on the shoulder, right?
Yeah, but emergency purposes only. So
How do you know I'm not in an emergency situation? Did you ask if I was in an emergency situation?
Yeah, big dog. That dumb ass look on your face tell the truth about whatever lie you about to spew. I mean, the way I'm set up, the video is over right there. How to own a cop in 16 seconds. But of course, we're going to watch the rest of it. So before I do too much, let's just watch the rest of it. That was funny.
I don't want to say anything yet.
How do you know that I'm not like pulling over to safely use my cell phone?
Well, that wouldn't be an emergency.
So you're saying that it's illegal to pull over in the shoulder? Can you tell me what law that is?
So this is emergency stopping only?
This is not an emergency stopping only.
It is.
It's absolutely not.
This whole place is prohibited.
You cannot tell me that pulling over on the shoulder of the highway is prohibited.
It is.
It's absolutely not. What statute is that?
I can't.
If you were go write me. I want you to write me a ticket for stopping on the shoulder of a highway.
I don't want to write you.
No, I want you to write me a ticket for that because I'd like to go to court and see tell a judge why you wasted my time and his.
Okay. First of all, I'm sorry.
Hold on, no. Tell me the statute that says that I can't stop on the shoulder of a highway.
You know it off the top of
Yeah, go look it up. Go look it up. I'll wait right here while you go look it up. Go call your supervisor. I want a supervisor right now.
You want the supervisor?
I want the supervisor right now.
All right. So I'm Sergeant Lupacino. I am the supervisor.
I want your lieutenant. I want your major. Call your captain.
All right. So, Major, Captain.
I want all of them. I want your chief. I want your chief. Get him on the phone and tell him that you stopped a vehicle for pulling over safely on the shoulder of the highway.
Okay. I didn't stop you.
You did. Oh, so this isn't even a traffic stop? So why are your lights on behind me then?
Okay. What is a traffic stop now? Okay. My lights are on for our safety, so no one hits us. Does that make sense?
No, because how many cars have passed us since we've been here?
Well, none right now, but we have one on their way.
You've absolutely no logic behind your reasoning. You just saw me driving, got in behind me. I pulled over so you could pass me. That's why I pulled over, because I was driving under the speed limit and I knew you were trying to find a reason to pull me over. So I pulled over to allow you to pass me because I'm not breaking any traffic laws.
You did by pulling over.
I absolutely did not by turning on my turn signal and pulling over.
Yes.
You're saying that it's against the law to turn on your turn signal and safely pull over on the edge of the highway.
What I'm telling you.
You didn't even ask if it was an emergency situation. You just came over and said that this is.
Let me get to that.
I didn't know. I asked you. I absolutely asked you. And now you're trying to backtrack. Are you wearing a body camera?
Of course I have a body camera on.
Great.
I think it is great.
At this point, I'm going to use my Fifth Amendment right to silence, and I'm not going to answer any questions.
I'm not going to answer any questions. Okay. Well, this isn't a question about being for criminal purposes. First, you mentioned emergency. Are you okay? Do you need any type of rescue? Do you need any type of service?
Am I free to go?
No.
Am I free to go?
I just told you that.
Am I free to go?
I'll answer it again. No.
Am I free to go?
Okay. No. Do you need anything?
No. Am I free to go?
All right. I need your license.
What's the reason for the traffic stop?
Okay. Place is prohibited.
I am willing to go to jail over this. Are you willing to escalate it to that? If you want me to get out of the car and place my hands behind my back because I will not... No, you don't need to get me out of the car. I'll get out of the car on my own.
I didn't say you wouldn't.
Just make sure I have everything. Turn this off. Get my keys.
I have seen some ridiculous police-initiated police encounters, but this definitely is at the top of the damn list. It's very hard for me to say not to ask white people, how does it feel to be Negroes now, man? And I'm stereotyping this guy because I don't know he's white, man. You have to go to his channel. I left his information, that little picture of what he said. That's from his description. He's saying what happened in this situation. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's news to me that pulling over on the side of the road is illegal. Now, if I remember correctly, he's in Rhode Island. Never been, don't know much about it besides the name. You know what I mean? Maybe pulling over on the side of the shoulder of the road in Rhode Island is illegal unless it's an emergency. Now, I guess some people would say he talked himself out of that excuse, you know what I mean? Because initially he said he was there to use the phone. Then he said he pulled over because he knew the officer was behind him looking for a reason to pull him over. So, I don't know. It behooves you to be quiet, you know what I mean, on these traffic stops. But obviously, if you're an adult, you can speak if you want to. I speak to cops at will, and I don't always say the right thing either, so I don't want to come off as Mr. Perfect here. You know I'm going to point out the fact that he did. For me, he owned the Johnny. He owned the Johnny in the first 16 seconds, but the one thing that he didn't do that you always need to do is you need to lock your doors, man. You need to make sure you're not giving these cowards more access to you, your safety, your loved ones, and their safety than you're legally required to, man. You see the first thing that Johnny did, open his damn door. You ain't got no. Why are you opening his door? Maybe in Rhode Island that's not a Fourth Amendment violation. Hell, let's be real. It's a Fourth Amendment violation all over the United States according to the Constitution, but they not gonna, you see what I'm saying, judge them, charge them with that. They're not gonna do it. They get away with it all the time. He could have beat his ass. They weren't gonna open the door, snatch him out, beat his ass. They weren't gonna do a damn thing about it. Even though you did not have a reason to be behind that man saying you were initiating a traffic stop. I'm hard pressed to believe, just common sense kicks in, and I'm hard pressed to believe that it's illegal to pull over on the side of the road in Rhode Island, on the side of the shoulder. And the Johnny saying it, you don't even know the damn statute. If you were gonna pull this man over, wouldn't common sense also kick in and tell you to get on that damn little computer and say, well, this is why I'm pulling you over, so when you walk, hell nah, it wouldn't, because you're a cop. I wanted to talk so much about how this man owned this cop, but the Johnny's behavior was just despicable. Why in the hell are you profiling that man? Do you know something about him that we don't know? Is he a terrorist going to blow up a school or going to blow up a public building with innocent Americans in it? I need to know what you know about him that we don't know, because outside of that, there was only one terrorist on that scene, and his ass was domestically authorized to be one. You wasting every damn thing. Time, taxpayer money. I love when homies say, man, I had to go to jail about this. When last time y'all heard me say just because they got these laws and statutes on the book don't mean they make no damn sense and don't mean that they're humane. And a lot of them need to be rebelled against so they can be repelled. If I use the right word. They need to be rolled back and erased off the damn books. Like you harassing Americans when you don't know what the hell they're doing. And even if he say, all right, I'm pulled over because I need to make a phone call. That's not an emergency. How the hell do you know? Do you not know that his wife could have been having a baby? His kid, he could have got a text message or something on his screen. I'm looking at my screen right now. It'll read it to you and say, man, something happened with my kids. You don't know. He may have needed his meds and thought he had him in a dash and reached out to get him and they weren't there. Okay, now he got a call. You don't know. And that's why, for us, free Americans, don't talk to these cowards. Don't answer their questions. But this was just ludicrous, man. I would love to know, and I'm a very inquisitive person. I be wanting to know why. I tell y'all I stay alone, and that's another reason, because I could just speak for the day and age I'm in and the people I be around. People aren't very expressive. People don't know how to communicate who they are and what they're feeling and what they're thinking. Hell, if somebody will send you a damn meme or a link to a video before they'll tell you what they think in their own damn brain. And the way my mind's set up, I would love to know, even though I have an inkling of an idea, what the fuck be going on in the minds of these cowards, bro? You ain't had nothing better to do. I guess, I ain't heard no lot about crime in Rhode Island, but you ain't got nothing better to do than to harass a non-law-breaking, non-criminal, law-abiding, driving down the damn road American citizen. It's exasperating, y'all. And these are heroes. These are the ones that we just supposed to bow down and praise. They cut themselves on the damn paper. We supposed to GoFundMe, send in a donation to pay for their livelihood for 6 months. They die. We supposed to hundreds of thousands of dollars. How much of it costs? Tens of thousands of dollars in these motorcade parades that they do for them. Why? This is what the fuck they spend their time doing on our dime, man. I'm Trailhand Bill. I probably need to watch this video back and see what I missed. Know your rights. Teach your children to know their damn rights. And know who these cowards are, because they're definitely not heroes and they're definitely not friendly. They're fucking domestic terrorists. They use the authority that has been granted to them with our damn money to literally terrorize us. And it's despicable. That shit made me mad, man. I'm out.
You did. Oh, so this isn't even a traffic stop? So why are your lights on behind me then?
Okay, what is a traffic stop now? Okay, my lights are on for our safety, so no one hits us.
But your silly ass standing there endangering your own life for nothing. And when did it become a traffic stop? Since before you got out of the car and talked to him, you didn't know why the hell he pulled over. You were profiling that dude. Americans, guess who's negroes now? Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.